Hey everybody, welcome back to Shopping with Shana. It is another updated must-do deals video that runs from January 7th through the 13th of 2026. Now today, as I am making this video, it is Friday, January the 9th of 2026, so you kind of know where we are. We are on the third day of our buy five or more, save a dollar each mega sale. And of course, I've got a whole bunch of deals for you. I just keep finding more and more. They keep popping up everywhere. So do me a huge favor. If you like to save money at Kroger, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, hit all so you don't miss any of the videos that I post on an almost daily basis to get you the latest and greatest best deals at Kroger. And let's jump into this. All right, like I mentioned, it is Friday today, January the 9th of 2026. So therefore, we do have 4 times the fuel points starting today. This digital coupon has been available to clip since Monday, so you may have already clipped it. So what you want to do now is finalize that list, go over to Kroger, buy everything that you need or want maybe, but that you absolutely need. You don't have to buy things just to buy things, and then also benefit from 4 times the fuel points. If you haven't clipped this coupon yet, make sure you do so before you leave the house. All right, we're going to start out with our mega sale deals. I actually, again, shocking, found a whole bunch of new deals for you today. So we're going to add that to the mix of deals we've had from both Wednesday and Thursday. So basically, what you have to do is buy 5 or more participating items, mix and match them however you would like. And then once you get to that minimum of 5, $1 per item comes off at checkout. That is just a sale price. We can easily pair that with coupons. They can be store manufacturer in any type of form. Obviously, digital is the easiest, but if you have paper coupons or Peely coupons or whatever, you can add that into the mix. And then we also have rebate apps to put together with Ibotta, Fetch, Checkout 51, Swagbucks, Merryfield, so forth. If you need any of those, go to the description box below. Sign up today using my referral codes. That helps me to keep making these videos for you, but also gives you some sort of extra savings in the process. So let's jump into these. All right, so I wanted to give you an update on the vitamin water zero sugar 20-ounce bottle that are regularly priced $1.89 and on Mega Sale for 89 cents. We had a 75-cent off to Ibotta rebate like the last 2 days. When I woke up this morning to look at my Ibotta, I noticed that it had changed. It's now 30 cents back on one, and it's a limit of 1 time. So we can only get one bottle and it's 59 cents. Now, mind you, the 75-cent off two was about 52 cents per bottle. It was a little bit cheaper, but you got to get at least 2 of them. This one is 59 cents for one of them. So I'm not too excited about this change, but I wanted to make you aware of that. Still not a bad deal though. So there you go. All right, so we have this new Ibotta rebate that we can put with 2 different deals in the mega sale. So the first one, which is a little bit cheaper, is going to be the Cliff Bar Energy Protein Bars. It's a 5-count box. They're regularly priced at $6.99 with a sale price of $6.49, mega sale of $5.49. Out of pocket, that's what you'll pay. And then Ibotta has this rebate for $1.25 back on one. It's a limit of 5 times, so the final cost ends up being $4.24 per box. Now, again, that's for a 5-count. Now we can use that same Ibotta rebate on the Luna snack bars. Now, this is a 6-count. It's a little bit more expensive, but you're getting a whole nother bar. These are regularly priced at $7.49. They're on sale for $6.99, mega sale for $5.99. Pay that out of pocket. Get $1.25 back from Ibotta. Again, a limit of 5 times, and the final cost ends up being $4.74 per box. Now, again, if you want both of these boxes, just mix and match them up to 5, and you can do this deal. We can do both deals. All right. So if you are someone that doesn't eat dairy or you don't want to eat dairy, whatever the case might be, the next couple of slides are for you. So I think you say Daya, but I could be completely wrong on that. So Daya cheese shreds, so like the shredded cheese, but it's non-dairy cheese, if that makes sense. are regularly priced at $4.49. They're on sale for $3.99. They're part of the mega sale for $2.99 each. We got a whole bunch of 2-off-1 digital coupons for this type of product, so that's why we've got several different deals. So the 2-off-1 digital coupon specifically for the shreds will come off, and that'll leave you at paying just 99 cents for one bag. It says each, but it's just one bag. And then we're going to take our receipt, submit it to Ibotta. There's 50 cents back on one. It is a limit of 3 times, but we're only grabbing one because of the 2-off digital, which leaves the final cost for one of these at 49 cents. So that's a really awesome deal. So again, if you have any kind of dairy issue, this may be what you want to grab. Now, you can also do the same, basically the same deal, but with a different digital coupon. Okay, so the Daya cheese slices, like the American cheese type of thing, and again, dairy-free cheese slices, are regularly priced $4.49, on sale for $3.99, mega sale for $2.99. Different 2-off-1 digital coupon. So there's one for the shreds, there's one for the sliced cheese. So again, you pay 99 cents for one of these, and then Ibotta is going to give you 50 cents back on one. Now, here's the deal. It's the same Ibotta rebate for both the shreds and the slices. So you do want to make sure both products are in the same transaction. So that way, when you submit your receipt, they'll pick up both of them. The final cost ends up being 49 cents for this as well. So great time to stock up on your dairy-free cheese. Now, we did not have a coupon for this one, but we did have an Ibotta rebate, and it made it a pretty decent deal. The Daya mac and cheese that's regularly priced $4.49 is on sale for $4.49, and part of the mega sale as well for $3.49. So you'll pay that out of pocket. And then we have this pretty large Ibotta rebate for $1.50 back on one. It's a limit of 3 times, so the final cost ends up being $1.99 per box. Not a bad little deal here. Then we have another deal, and we did get another coupon for the Daya dairy-free pizza. So these are regularly priced at $9.49. They are kind of expensive. They're on sale for $7.99. They're part of the mega sale as well, so they're $6.99. And we got a 2-off-1 digital coupon. So your out-of-pocket is now $4.99 each, and we have an Ibotta rebate for 50 cents back on one. It's a limit of 3 times, and the final cost ends up being $4.49 for this pizza. I never like to buy frozen pizza unless it's under $5, but honestly, with this specialized type of pizza, you're going to be paying more. But this fits my threshold here, so I'm kind of excited about this for those of you that need the dairy-free type of products. Next deal I have for you is the all-free clear liquid fabric softener. It's a 34-ounce bottle. They're regularly priced at $4.99. They're part of the mega sale for $3.99 each. Pay that out of pocket, then take your receipt. You can submit it to Ibotta, get $1 back on one. It's a limit of 1 time, and the final cost ends up being $2.99 for a bottle. We also have a deal on the dryer sheets, although it's going to be slightly more expensive. So the all-free clear dryer sheets 80 counts, regularly priced at $5.99, on sale for $4.99, mega sale for $3.99. Pay that out of pocket. We have 50 cents back from Ibotta. It's a limit of 1 time, so the final cost is now $3.49. All right, we've got one more deal here, and I just realized I'm missing an I there. So it says little critters. I don't know. It's critters. Gummy vitamins. They also come in a bottle with like Elsa and Anna on it if you're wanting a different kind, but it's still the same deal. These are regularly priced at $13.79. They're on sale for $12.99, and they're part of the mega sale for $11.99 each. We also have this 3-off-1 digital coupon to pair with it, so now it's $7.99. I got to be honest with you. We've had these in the past with my kiddos, and when we're doing a good job at making sure they get their vitamins, they tend not to be sick. And I don't know about your area, but it is literally 60 degrees here today, and it's supposed to drop like crazy over the weekend and be super cold next week. That is just the recipe for sickness around here. So whenever there's a huge weather shift, we get sick. So I probably need to purchase these and load my kids up on some vitamins so they're ready to fight off any kind of cold or whatever illness is coming their way. All right, let's move into the next sale. I only have one new scenario, but I did bring you quite a few scenarios, both Wednesday and Thursday. I had quite a few. So you want to check those out if you haven't seen them already. But basically, when you buy two participating, they can be household, baby, or pet items, and you can mix and match. If you have a baby and you have a pet and you want to do diapers and you want to do cat litter or whatever might be participating, feel free to put those two together for that 10 instant savings when you buy two items. Now, remember, it's just a buy two, so you can put coupons with this as well. So if you have any kind of coupons, that's where you can match them up, or rebates. I'm going to show you a rebate deal here that's actually pretty sweet. So let's jump into this. All right, so here it is. It is the all-free clear laundry detergent, 154-ounce bottle, huge bottle for $19.99. And grab one of the all-free clear Mighty Packs 80 count, regularly priced at $19.99 as well. Now, if you don't want to do, maybe one of these, maybe not the other, feel free to mix and match it with something that I showed you from Thursday or Wednesday. Okay, so you can do that too. You can put these together however you'd like. But anyway, we have $39.98 for the two of them. $10 comes off instantly because we're buying two products, which brings us down to $29.98 out of pocket, which again, if you're going to do this kind of like very expensive deal, do it on a 4 times the fuel points Friday. That's the best time to do it. Benefit from that. But then this is where it gets really sweet. You're going to submit your receipt to Ibotta. We have two different rebates for 5 back on one. One for the liquid, it's a limit of one time, and one for the packs, a limit of one time. So it's another $10 back from Ibotta, now making the final cost $19.98, which is a penny cheaper than grabbing one of these at full price, or $9.99 each. So it's 50% savings from that original price on these products. Great deal here. And like I said, if we don't use the packs in our washer, I don't know, like they don't dissolve all the way. So we always try to use the liquid. So I wouldn't be interested in the packs, but I would grab maybe one of these, and then maybe like the toilet paper deal that I showed you earlier, or something like that, something else we could use in our household. So feel free to change and mix and match. If you have a different combination of deals, let me know in the comments. Also, another good filler item is the Kleenex 6-pack. So if you wanted to do one of those with one of these, you could definitely do that. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you have a different scenario that you like to do. All right, let's move into a couple of the Kroger deals. These are just kind of random deals throughout the store. They're not any one specific type of sale. So that way we kind of just know about all of the deals. So a lot of times these are, maybe digital coupon deals, or they're rebate deals or something like that. So let's get into this. All right, I don't know if anybody is interested in this, but we've talked about this before. Some of you said that these oranges are really, really good. They're worth paying the money. And then others are like, absolutely not. I will not pay that much money for one individualized orange. So here's the deal. I want to know in the comments, are you guys interested? If I purchase one of these, if we did a little taste test thing on, maybe we'll do a reel or something like that, or a short, whatever you call it here, and kind of get into our thoughts on this really expensive orange. So let me know in the comments if that's any interest to you. If not, I'll just let it go. But if it is, I'm thinking about doing it. So the Sumo Citrus Orange, these are regularly priced, individual oranges, regularly priced at $2.99. On sale for $2.50, and they did give us a 50-cent off coupon. So a digital coupon is going to bring you down to $2 for one of these. I still think that's a little too expensive for one individualized orange. However, I'm willing to do it one time just to see if it's worth it. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in seeing that kind of taste test. Here's another deal for you. The Comforts Stage 2 Variety Pack. It is a 12 count. These are regularly priced at $8.49. They're on sale for $7.99, and there is a dollar off one, which that's a typo there. Dollar off one digital coupon. Sorry about that. The final cost ends up being $6.99, which is about 58 cents per pouch. I wanted to kind of do a little bit of a comparison for you, especially for those of you that are trying to save money. So an individualized pouch of the Comforts right now is on sale for 85 cents. So obviously better deal to grab the 12-pack. And then if you grab the 6-pack, they're regularly priced at $4.29 with no sale price this week. And that equals out to be about 72 cents per pouch. And all of the 6 gift packs are one flavor, so you don't get a variety. So again, the better deal overall is going to be the Comfort Stage 2 12-pack variety pack. You're getting a variety, like 4 different flavors, and it's about 58 cents per pouch. So there you go. Now you have all the information you need. All right, I do want to jump into a couple of deals with the 5-Time Weekly Digital. I always like to bring you some of these deals, like these. We don't always have matchups, but just kind of like highlight some of the best deals because these are really good prices for the most part. So let's check this out. Remember this, our digital coupons, you have to go clip them. You can go clip them right now. You can grab up to 5 in the same transaction, but you don't have to do 5. But these are one and done coupons. So once you use the coupon, it disappears and you're done. So if you want all 5, make sure you do them in the same transaction. You can pair manufacturer coupons with these since these are store coupons, and you can pair rebate apps with them. Now, I'm just going to highlight a few deals today, but if there's any that you see later, or maybe you have a specialized coupon for it or something like that, feel free to use it on the product. So let's jump into this. All right, so here I do actually have a matchup. I'm lying. Sorry about that. So I do have a matchup for you. Funny thing is, it is a store coupon and a store coupon. But it should work, okay? So you want to grab 4 of the Jergens lotions. They're regularly priced at $8.79. They're on sale for $7.49, but they're $5.99 each with a 5-Time Weekly Digital coupon. So that's going to turn them all into $5.99. There's another store coupon for 5 off of 20 on lotions. You can go click on that coupon and look at it yourself. Just make sure you clip it to use. So once you register, it registers that in the system that you have bought $20 worth of this product, then $5 comes off instantly. So if you grab 4 of them, it's going to take you over that $20 threshold, and the final cost ends up being $18.96 total, or $4.74 each. So if you really like Jergens lotions, then you can do that. Now, again, if you don't want to buy 4 Jergens lotions, grab what you want and then substitute it with other products that are participating in the 5 off 20 deal. You can do that. That'll work too. Next deal to highlight is the ballpark buns. It could be the hamburger or the hot dog buns. They're regularly priced at $3.79. They're on sale for $2.99, but they're just $1.99 this week with the 5-Time Weekly Digital coupon, and that's the final cost. I know it's winter. We don't do as much grilling, but you know, I don't know about you, but I have it's not a George Foreman grill, but it's kind of like that. We all know what we mean. Like, it's that flat top on the counter. So we make burgers and dogs all the time on that. So so there you go. There's your buns. I'm laughing at myself. I just said, there's your buns. That totally just came out of my mouth. Some of you guys make fun of me because I misspell things or I say things wrong or whatever, but I sometimes just talk and I don't even think about what I'm saying. And then later on, I'm like, oh, shoot, that was dumb. Anyway, Kroger bottled water. This is one of my favorite deals. It's a 40 count of water. They're regularly priced at $5.99. They're on sale for $4.99, but they're $3.99 each with the 5-Time Weekly Digital coupon. And that's the final cost. Since it's a 40 count, it makes them about 10 cents per bottle. This is a really good deal. Great time to stock up on your water. I'm hoping to grab a case or 2 when I go to the store today. All right, I did want to get to a few of your comments before we jump off this video, so let's jump into this. First one is from Jill that said, not to hijack a Kroger thread, I'm preparing to shop tomorrow. If you really need Lysol spray, the $8.99 large ones, they are on sale, 3 for $15, no coupons needed at Walgreens this week. There are no rebates either. It's just cheap. I just know this stuff is so expensive. Hope this helps anyone if you really need it. Hijack all you want. I hope saying hijack doesn't get me in trouble with YouTube. Anyway, go ahead and do that. If you have a better deal at another store, let us know. I love it. Now, sometimes you guys will bring me deals from stores I personally don't have, like H-E-B or an Albertsons or something like that. We don't have those stores here in Northern Kentucky, so I can't really help you. Sometimes I'll talk about the deal for those of you that have those places, but I can't go do the deal myself. But no, everybody I think has a Walgreens. Does anybody not have a Walgreens? That's a good question. I think everybody has a Walgreens, so this is a really great deal. Yeah, feel free to let us know if there's better deals at other stores. It doesn't bother me in the least. In fact, I appreciate it. Next comment is from Amy Stotts. I honestly have found Kroger sales to be lacking for the past year, both 5 Time and Mega, unfortunately. But when there are good sales, I prefer 5 Times because often something will be out of stock that would finish out my mega event and I end up putting the stuff back. I usually only do mega event deal 1 or 2 times in the 3 weeks. I don't agree about the increase of 5 Time digital sales though, because many states are already succeeding at making digital only deals illegal. Yeah, I kind of agree with Amy there. As far as I don't think the digital sales are going to increase. In fact, I think they'll decrease because of people trying to make it harder on the stores to use digital coupons. And the reason that is because of like elderly who don't have access to or well, maybe they might have access to it, but they don't use it. They don't know how to use it. Like my dad would never use digital coupons ever. He would have no idea. He doesn't even have a smartphone. He has a flip phone. But I do 100% of his shopping for him. So I take care of him and so he gets to use it. But not everybody has a situation set up like that. So I agree with Amy about that. As far as which you prefer, I do understand that mega event. I guess it's because I go to a very large Kroger. We're generally stocked. Very rarely are they out of stock of something. So I don't normally have a problem hitting the mega, but at least I understand that what you're saying there. All right, next comment there is by B. Jones Saz. Sorry, I don't know what that stands for. Yeah. Anyway, I don't necessarily think that makes us old. Okay, so I asked Stacy asked a question, does it make us old that we're excited about the sale? That was a question that she had said and I said yes, I think it does. So we're responding to that. But excited as a mom to be able to save money for my household. Love you, Shana. You are one of my favorites to watch every week. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so glad I'm one of your favorites. But no, I do agree, but I do think it does make you a little bit older. Like I wasn't 20 something with my first kid, like all excited because I saved $3, where today I am. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. I've always watched money though. I've always been kind of thrifty. I just didn't realize about couponing till I was in my 30s and realized what you could do with it. I wish I had realized it earlier. I think maybe then I would have been excited and I wouldn't have been old. So I don't know. Maybe you're right. It doesn't make us old. It just makes us thrifty and good moms, right? We're going to say that. Next comment here is from, and I hope I'm not, is it Damia or Damia? I'm not sure how you say your name. I'm so sorry. But she said, hey, Shana, can you give a shout out to my granddaughter? Her birthday is this Saturday, January 10th. She'll be turning 2 and her name is Shelby Marie. All right. Big happy birthday to Shelby Marie. Tomorrow will be your birthday on Saturday. I don't do videos on Saturday for the most part. So I'm going to go ahead and give you your shout out one day early. So happy birthday. Everybody in the comments below, spam the comments with happy birthday, Shelby. She's 2 years old and going to be turning 2 years old, I guess I should say. And so that's exciting. All right. And then said, hope you and your family have a wonderful, blessed weekend coming up. Absolutely. Everybody else too. Have a wonderful weekend. All right. Let's keep going. I do need to do a subscriber shout out. I don't know. Somebody mentioned this yesterday that I had a misspelling. I need to fix it. I haven't had a chance to do it. I'll work on it later. So we're just going to have the misspelling on here. I mean, I've been doing it for about a year apparently. So let's just keep going here. Subscriber shout out here goes to Jennifer, who said, I lost 105 pounds. Wow. I just had to give you a shout out for that. That's amazing. Now, she does say she gained back 25 over the last year, but she's back at it now that the new year has started and going low carb to very low carb, but not keto. Yeah. So I'm kind of doing the same thing. I did not lose 105 pounds. But I've put on too much weight and I'm kind of miserable. So I'm trying to get back on track with it all. and we're going to Disney at the end of March. So I kind of have a bit of a goal to really hit it hard at the beginning here so that I can both feel better in clothing, like because I'm going to be wearing shorts and swimsuits and things like that, but also just for my legs, my knees, my feet, they hurt all the time. And so I'm hoping by losing some weight that I'll feel better when I'm walking around Disney and stuff like that for several days in a row. Anyway, I get it. A lot of people are not big fans of keto. That's where I do the best is keto. Although I'm trying to not like if I go to a birthday party and they birthday cake, I don't want to have to say no. I just want to keep it very low carb if I can. So right now I've been doing keto all week, below 20 carbs a day. But again, I'm not opposed to going to 30 or 40 carbs a day as long as, I'm keeping it low carb. So anyway, big shout out to you. 105 pounds is absolutely amazing. Congratulations to you. I'd love to see it before and after. That'd be amazing, but congratulations. So you and I, we're going to try to lose 25 pounds together over the next 3 months. Let's try that, Jennifer. We'll check in with each other in the comments. All right. All right, guys, thank you for watching. We're going to get to this final question of the day. It's the weekend. It's Friday. What are your weekend plans? Anything going on? Nothing too exciting here. Going to have one more kind of just chill weekend here. I will say both my older kids are auditioning for Select Band this weekend, so that's going to be happening tomorrow. But that's only about an hour out of our life, and then we're back to just chilling. They're going to go to a youth group movie night with David. Has anyone seen the movie David? It's this like animated video. Carmen and I went like a week or so ago because the big kids and my husband went and saw Avatar. We went and saw David. And it was really good. I really liked it. There's one song my daughter just keeps replaying over and over and over on YouTube that she absolutely loves. So I know that song really, really well. Anyway, long story short, I don't have any plans. My kids have plans. I'm kind of like got nothing going on. But I do start back teaching on Monday. So I've got to get myself in that frame of mind. I teach college, if you aren't aware of that. I teach at a community college online, and then I teach at Northern Kentucky University here, and that's all face-to-face classes. So I've got 3 classes this semester, so I'm going to be super busy, but I really enjoyed doing that. So between this side hustle here, making these videos and teaching, I absolutely love my life. It's amazing. I've got great kids. I've got an awesome husband. And so life is good. Life is good, guys. So, all right, what are your weekend plans? Let me know. That was kind of off the rails, but have a great week. I'll be back with you with more deals later. So do all the things. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me comments. Share. Blah, blah, blah. All right, have a great weekend, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.